In this video I will show you 5 must-haves for every C in Blox Fruits. So no matter which C you're in right now, you shouldn't go to the next one without these items that I am about to show you. So if you want to not miss out on anything in your current C, then make sure to watch this video till the end. Of course we are starting off with the first C, so, first and biggest must-have from the first C is actually the saber sword. Why? Well, that is because this sword has insanely high damage output, which makes it really good not only for first but also for second and even third C, and the obtainment process is something you must experience because it's really fun. And that is the Shanks Saber puzzle. Next must-have on the first C are the abilities that you get from Ability Teacher, and those are Sky Jump, Flash Step and Enhancement Hockey. You can find this Ability Teacher in the cave on Frozen Village. All 3 abilities combined will cost you 135k Pelly, but it's definitely worth it, especially later on in the game. Next must-have is the Water Kung Fu. That's a fighting style that is ideal for grinding normal enemies. It has fast-paced moves with high damage output and little knockback. And how to get it? Well, you can buy it from the Water Kung Fu teacher for 750k Pelly in the Underwater City. In my opinion, it's definitely worth it because you can evolve it later on to Sharkman Karate, which is insanely good. Now another must-have is an accessory. What is it? This one is for the new players, so it's a must-have immediately when you enter the game. For only 50k Pelly you will get plus 100 energy and health and plus 5% overall damage. And that's the Black Cape. You can get it on the Marine Fortress from the Parlous NPC. And the last one is another accessory, and that's the Cool Shades. Here are the buffs, and in order to get it you need to defeat the Cyborg boss. So that's enough for the first C. Honorable mentions are Dark Step, Swordsman Hat and Descento. Now let's get to the second C. Biggest must-have in second C if you aim for grinding efficiency is Buddha 100%. That is because this fruit makes you a literal tank and you are basically invincible. You just sweep through the enemies. And for the price of 1.2 million Pelly, that's more than worth it. Only bad thing is that it's hard to get since a lot of players want it considering how good it is, but if you use my methods it shouldn't take you long. Another must-have from second C is definitely the race V3. Like seriously, you should not leave the second C without evolving your race to V3 no matter which one it is. How do we do that? Well, after getting the V2 you evolve it to V3 by completing the Aros quest. It will be different depending on which race you have, so if you want to know what you need exactly to do, stop the video and see. Now, next must-have are actually 3 swords. Why 3? Well, that is because you can combine them and make the best sword style for the second C in my opinion. And those swords are Orochi, Saishi and Shizu. You get them from the legendary sword dealer for 2 million each, which sums up to 6 million Pelly. And when you get these 3 swords you can buy the true triple katana from the mysterious man who is located at the top of the Green Zone Island. Apart from looking insanely cool, this sword has really high damage, insane combo potential and mobility. So yeah, last 2 must-haves from the second C are accessories. First one is of course the Ghoul Mask. Why is that? Well, this accessory is relatively easy to get. You get it on the cursed ship for 50 ectoplasm from the El Perro. And you get ectoplasm by defeating literally any enemy on the cursed ship, so that's really easy. Why is the Ghoul Mask so good? Well, it has this buff called Life Leech, which regenerates your health so fast when you hit enemies. And when you pair this with the Buddha fruit it makes you literally invincible to normal enemies. And the other accessory are the Swan Glasses. They are one of the most well-rounded accessory in the game. I mean, just look at the buffs. You get them by defeating the Don Swan, who can be a bit tricky to find since a ton of players are hunting him down all the time. But it's not impossible. So now that we covered the second C, let's get to the third one. Now you reach the third C and loads of new content is available. But what exactly is a must-have? Well, let's start off with the portals. And I am not talking about the fruit. There are portals that allow you to teleport between Hydra Island, Castle on the Sea and Floating Turtle Island. These islands are pretty far away from each other, so these portals are really useful indeed. So how to get them? Well, you just need to kill the Ripindra boss. And if you want to know how to spawn him, I made a guide, so check it out. Now another must-have from the third C is of course the race V4. Honestly, it's such a big difference between V3 and V4 since you get so many new abilities and buffs. But for that we have a really difficult obtainment process which is too long for this video, so we will just go over to the next item, which is the Cursed Dual Katana. Of course the best sword in the game if you don't take in the Dark Blade. It has really high combo potential, very high damage, multi-target moves and so much more. But in order to get it you need to get the Yama and Tushita first and get at least 350 mastery on them. And when you do that you need to complete the Cursed Dual Katana puzzle, which consists of completing a bunch of trials and killing a boss at the end, which may take you some time. Fourth must-have are actually guns. You probably heard somewhere that guns are useless in Blox Fruits, which is not true if you know how to use them. So guns such as Venom Bow and Skull Guitar will help you out a lot in PvP if you need to extend some combos and such. But if you just use guns to kill enemies, then yeah, that won't work. Now lastly, last must-have from the third C that I will pick is getting the God-Human fighting style. It's genuinely the best fighting style in the whole game because it's so balanced and user-friendly. Only bad thing is that in order to get it you basically need to obtain more or less every single other fighting style there is in the game, but maybe that's the reason why it's so good. So guys, if you found this video helpful, make sure you leave a like and a sub to let me know that I should make more videos like this one. Thanks for watching and see you soon.